Hey guys, Ludicrous here with an achievement guide for That's One Way to Do It for Modern Warfare 3. This is to destroy an airborne enemy helicopter with a mortar strike. I found the best place to do this was on Reactor Mission 3, which is an open combat mission. As soon as you spawn in, we're going to parachute over to Hangar A, the big white hangar, over on the east side of the map. As we approach it, we're going to drop in front of the supply drop just by the letter A, and we're going to collect the precision airstrike. There is method in my madness in the way that I'm taking out these helicopters. I'm going to leave you in such a way that you kill all 3 helicopters and just have the armoured helicopter left floating around, but you'll constantly have access to a mortar strike every time you restart checkpoint. So now that we've landed on that supply drop, make sure you pick up the precision airstrike. I've also grabbed the stack of plates as well, just to give me that extra armour when I'm fighting the armoured helicopter. I've then run to the northeast helicopter and used the precision airstrike on that. That's going to take that one out. And then we're just going to head west slightly to pick up this cruise missile, which is next to this blue and white cabin. We're going to instantly use that when we get hold of it. And then we're going to take out the helicopter that's in the northeast here. Once that helicopter is taken out by the cruise missile, the armoured helicopter should spawn in. And we're going to run westerly towards the last helicopter that we have as an objective to blow up. So make your way towards the orange smoke. I'm just going to run past these enemies because we do have 3 armoured plates on. We're playing on recruit difficulty. We're not taking much damage. And then we're going to go past the helicopter into this large building on the west side here. And then we're going to use the rappel in the middle to ascend up to the top. And on the top here is a mortar strike. We're going to pick that up. And then we're going to instantly use that on the last helicopter here. And this is shortly going to make sense why we've done it in this order. Because although we've used the mortar strike and we've killed all objective helicopters, we're shortly going to get a checkpoint on the left hand side. Checkpoint reached. And now I can press start and load last checkpoint. We're going to load in exactly where we stood when we blew the helicopter up. And the mortar strike behind us will automatically respawn every time we restart checkpoint. So we're going to go run over, pick up the mortar strike as quick as we can, and then we're going to fly over to this tower. The armoured helicopter is not currently in combat with us. It hasn't seen us after restarting the checkpoint. And then we're going to rappel all the way to the top of this tower. The armoured helicopter is going to copy us in terms of height, so it's going to go up into the air. We're going to aim the mortar strike at the helicopter directly, and because it's so high up in the air, 9 times out of 10, this mortar strike does hit the helicopter. If it does, for whatever reason, miss, you still have that checkpoint, so you can start, reload previous checkpoint and go again. Continue trying with that same mortar strike until you get the helicopter hit. However, I have tried this multiple times and I have even restarted the mission 4 times, and this has worked for me every time in the exact same method. So that armoured helicopter is always in the same spot every time I reload checkpoint. I have played around with different places to stand, but I found the tower was the best bet because it does raise the helicopter up and it's more likely to be hit by the mortar. Finally, just to recap, the key things that you need to do is take out the objective helicopters in that particular order, making sure you take out the 3rd and last helicopter while stood on that roof with the mortar strike so you get the solid checkpoint. And then when you reload the checkpoints, grab that mortar strike and run in the opposite direction of the helicopter as quick as possible so it doesn't spot you. It'll stay stationary and then use the mortar strike on it. Please let me know in the comments if this worked for you as well. If you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more content from myself in the future, please do subscribe. And finally, I'd love to give a huge thank you to these beautiful people listed below that have decided to support my YouTube channel and become members.